Ford just revealed a bombshell that has shaken up the entire EV industry. We're about to look at Ford's surprising decision to abandon its all-electric plans. We'll look at why they're making this startling move, how it's affecting their bottom line, and what they're planning to do to stay competitive. Trust me, you'll want to stay around as we discover how this could transform the car industry's future and what it implies for electric vehicles. But before we get into the details, please like and subscribe to The Global Narrative. We're all about bringing you the most recent and greatest information, so don't miss out. Okay, let us get right into it. So let us talk about Ford. They just pulled a massive surprise on everyone, and it's got everyone talking. Ford's recent move to pivot away from all-electric vehicles has left many puzzled. Imagine this. You're all ready for the big game. And then, unexpectedly, you decide to sit it out. Ford has announced plans for an all-electric three-row SUV. This was expected to be their main competition against brands such as Kia and Volvo. However, it has now been shelved. Ford has officially written off a staggering $1.9 billion investment connected to this initiative. Yikes, right? So what prompted the sudden change of heart? Ford realized that generating a profit on this SUV didn't look promising. They also revealed a delay for the successor to the F-150 Lightning electric pickup vehicle, which will not hit the streets until at least 2027. That is a significant setback for a corporation that was once seen as a leader in the EV space. Now let's look at what's driving this dramatic shift. First, Ford's electric vehicle sector has been losing money. In the first half of the year alone, they posted a whopping $2.5 billion loss. Analysts expect that this figure will rise to $5 billion by the end of the year. That's a lot of red ink for a company seeking to establish itself in the electric vehicle market. Then there is the competition. Ford is facing stiff competition from Chinese manufacturers who are rapidly improving battery technology and production. It's like a race, and they're now lagging. Let's not forget about customer sentiment. Many people are growing more skeptical of fully electric automobiles, primarily due to depreciation worries. Some electric vehicles might lose up to 50% of their value in just 1 year. A recent Wired study even discovered that the Mercedes-Benz EQE was depreciating at a staggering pace of almost $615 per day over 12 weeks. With numbers like that, it's understandable that people are hesitant to get on the all-electric bandwagon. This is when things become fascinating. Ford is shifting its focus to hybrid technologies rather than abandoning the electric vehicle market entirely. This decision makes a lot of sense, particularly considering the increased demand for hybrids. Ford intends to introduce hybrid versions of its famous Explorer and Expedition SUVs, thereby catering to a larger audience. Ford's vice chairman and chief financial officer John Lawler has been vocal about the benefits of hybrid technology for larger vehicles. It's a wise decision because hybrids provide consumers with a nice mix, allowing them to get the benefits of electric driving without totally committing to being entirely electric. This might be a game changer for Ford, particularly as more drivers want flexibility in their vehicle selection. Ford is making significant adjustments, including a serious look at its finances. They have chosen to reduce their spending on electric vehicles from 40% to 30%. It's all part of a larger strategy to get their finances in shape. That's not all. Ford also revealed that it will take a special non-cash charge of around $400 million to write down specific manufacturing assets. Furthermore, additional charges of up to $1.5 billion may be levied in future quarters. Ford is going through some difficult times and has to make some tough decisions to get through them. Today's news isn't all awful. Ford has not given up on electric vehicles. They have several exciting projects in the works, including a new electric commercial vehicle that will go into production in 2026. And that's only the beginning. 2 new pickup trucks are planned for 2027. One is a mid-size truck from Ford's California Skunk Works division. The other is the next-generation electric truck known as Project T3. These forthcoming projects demonstrate that Ford is in the game, eager to innovate and keep up with the market. Sure, the F-150 Lightning's successor may be delayed, but there's still a lot to look forward to. Now let's speak about batteries. Ford isn't sitting still. They're upping their battery game. They have announced plans to relocate some Mustang Mach-E battery manufacturers from Poland to Holland, Michigan by 2025. This shift is all about obtaining tax credits under the Inflation Reduction Act (IRA), which may benefit them financially. In Kentucky, the Blue Oval SK plant is preparing to produce battery cells for the E-Transit commercial van, with plans to increase the range of F-150 Lightning trucks beginning in 2018, mid-2025. By establishing these battery production facilities, Ford hopes to reduce costs and maintain a stable supply chain, which is critical to their long-term success in the EV market. Don't forget the Blue Oval City plant in Tennessee. It plans to begin production of cells for the new electric commercial van in late 2025. These same cells will power the next-generation Project T3 pickup, demonstrating Ford's commitment to incorporating modern battery technology into their cars. Ford's strategic move is not occurring in a vacuum. It's part of a larger trend among traditional automakers striving to understand the electric vehicle industry. Brands such as Volkswagen and GM are also reconsidering their EV plans, with many opting to focus on hybrids as they figure out what customers want and how to remain competitive. The auto sector is in a difficult situation right now. Established automakers want to level the playing field with new Chinese competitors, but they also don't want to jeopardize their links with international markets. The European Union's recent decision to impose high tariffs on automobiles imported from China has further added to the complexity, as automakers struggle to strike a balance between being competitive and maintaining stability. Chinese companies have proven to be fierce rivals, with some of the largest names demonstrating excellent manufacturing skills that allow them to absorb tariffs while remaining profitable. This is forcing conventional automakers such as Ford to reconsider their strategy and adapt to an increasingly complex market. So there you have it. Ford's significant pivot in its electric vehicle plan has gotten everyone talking. As companies shift their investments to hybrids, it's evident that the car industry is about to change. Ford is still in the EV game, but the emphasis on hybrids demonstrates that they are listening to customer feedback and adapting to market conditions. The next few years will be critical as Ford attempts to stay ahead in the rapidly changing automobile industry. Let's see where this new direction leads them. What are your thoughts? Will Ford's shift to hybrids help them stay competitive? Or is this a setback in the EV race? Share your opinions in the comments. And that concludes today. Don't forget to subscribe for future episodes, and see you next time.